Hi there, Jason here for the Hagbayon channel and TMS Talks. Let's have another conversation on blade culture, particularly the TMS Armory or the Blades Research collection or output. You see, the TMS or the Minasbad shop is a Blades Research entity as well. We produce blades, we build blades. However, we are also into blade culture research, and we also go to the countryside. Okay, we go to the countryside to research on blades, as well as history, as well as oral tradition related to blades and martial arts. Now the question now is, do Bicolanos use scabbard material other than wood? Do Bicolanos use scabbard material other than wood? Previously, we mentioned that Bicolanos consider maravical and barayong as premium, premium scabbard materials. However, Bicolanos also use the kamkug, the santol, the langka, narra, madre cacao, etc. as what? As scabbard material. For instance, we have here ginunting that we have actually seen before. And this ginunting has what? This ginunting has maravical as scabbard material. This has maravical as scabbard material. Maravical is considered as a premium scabbard material. It's an important and collectible wood for the scabbard, for the Bikol blade. It is naturally colored black, and it is really very tough and really very hard. We call it iron wood. The same with the barayong. We consider barayong as a premium wood as well. Now let's look at Blades Research yield. Okay, got this during a Blades Research. This one is made of barayong. This is a vintage Bikol scabbard for the ginunting. This one is made of barayong. Now the barayong is colored red. It is likewise considered as a kind of an iron wood as well, because it is really very hard also. Now the barayong, when it gets really old, it becomes really dark, almost colored black. Now this is a Blades Research yield. We found this during our research out there in the countryside. Made of premium wood, barayong. We have shown samples before of Minasbad with barayong scabbard. Now let's look at another Blades Research find. Okay, let's remove the previous samples. Excuse me. Let's look at another Blades Research find. Another output of our, outdoors research from the countryside. Now this blade is different from the rest because this has PVC as scabbard. PVC or polyvinyl chloride. PVC as scabbard. Okay. PVC as scabbard and not wood. So therefore, Bicolanos also use other materials aside from wood when they build a blade scabbard. They also use other materials such as PVC. As a matter of fact, earlier we featured a Bikol crease and we said that the material for that sample, for the scabbard of that sample, was made of synthetic what? Synthetic leather. Normally, leather sheets are found in central Luzon, even northern Luzon, usually in central Luzon. Okay, this is kind of blade. I do not have my excuse me, I do not have my tripod right now. Okay, it's a bit rusty and requires some cleaning up, some polishing, some work, perhaps a little bit of sharpening as well. This is mini ginunting, but the profile is bordering on the Bikol machete. But it's too long and too thin to be considered as a Bikol sundang or machete. But this is somewhat reminiscent of the Bikol machete, although this is technically a ginunting. Okay, the spine thickness, it's not so thin, it's not so thick, perhaps around 0.5 centimeters only. And the handle is made of wood. Still have to figure what type of wood. Maybe it's made of santol. The ferrule or tikala is made of iron. It's made of iron. And as commonly observed in cheaper Bicol blades, the material used for the tang rivet or barat is a coin, a Philippine coin. And of course we have to inform our blade builders not to use the Philippine coin as material for tang rivet. Please do not use our coins as material for tang rivet or barat because it is prohibited by law. It is prohibited by law. So there. The shape of the hilt is what? Is kinulata. Let's look at the scabbard. It even has this one, belt. Now the bakurong is made of aluminum. It's made of aluminum. We can replace this with bronze later if you want to modify or upgrade this item. See, there is a lock at the tip. made of polyvinyl chloride. The belt slip is nicely done. You see, it's nicely done. We got this when we were doing blades research. Nicely done. And this blade is only around 3, 6, 9, around 12 inches. And I surmise the material used is also 5160 carbon steel, or what? Or discarded leaf spring. Discarded leaf spring. This is a nice EDC when you are hiking or when you are working in your farm. Not so long, not so heavy. And the advantage of having PVC for scabbard material is that it is waterproof or resistant. Water resistant or waterproof. Unlike wood, which actually reacts to moisture. PVC is non-biodegradable, so that's another advantage. In fact, we have another sample right there at Minasbad Armory, or right there at the TMS or Minasbad Shop Gallery or Cimarron Armory. Another sample of a blade with PVC scabbard. Maybe we can look at it in some other future episode. Yeah, nice. So there, Bicolanos also use what? Bicolanos also use other materials for the scabbard. We also use PVC or polyvinyl chloride as scabbard material. Okay, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being with us in this session or episode. Do you also have blades that have PVC as scabbard? Kindly what? Kindly post down below on the comment section. Okay, thank you so much and be safe, and remember, the pen is mightier with a sword. Thanks.